Chris, he said that's the highest he's ever jumped in his life.
Yeah. But that part right there is an MVP caliber play. That is a guy who wants it. That is a guy who's hungry. That is a guy who plays with edge, with arrogance, with fire. I mean, he is a stud, man. I am a huge Anthony Edwards fan, and I'm not even just saying that because he's on my fantasy team. I'm saying that because he has put this Minnesota Timberwolves team on his back. No disrespect to Gobert or Cat, who's been there 9 seasons. He's the longest tenured player there. But let's be honest, that's Anthony Edwards' team. And if you don't know, now you know. So I think, given where Minnesota is at, I know Denver, as of right now, they're a half game up on OKC for the number 1 overall seed in the Western Conference. Minnesota, I think, is now a game back. They're in the 3 spot. But if Minnesota somehow finishes with the 1 seed, which I think is going to be kind of tough, you have got to give this guy some first place votes because he is getting it done on both ends. Chaez, the other night, I posted this on our IG page. He picks Paul George's pocket and then finishes at the other end. So, I mean, he's not only getting it done offensively, he dropped 37 in that game, but he's getting it done with his defense, the blocks, the steals, guarding the other team's premier perimeter players. He's not just out there coasting and standing in the corner with with some random scrub who's playing in the wing spot. He's out there guarding and doing whatever his team needs him to do. And now Minnesota, to avoid slipping more in the standings, they're going to need all of that and more. And I understand, Chaez, the numbers don't jump out at you. 26, 5, and 5, that's solid. It's not great. And maybe he doesn't end up garnering a bunch of votes or enough first place votes, but I think you're right. He should be in the conversation because he has put a franchise that was scrapping just to get into the play-in. Now they are part of the upper echelon of a very competitive Western Conference, and he's a big reason why.